Panola Mountain is located in Stockbridge, Georgia, which is about 15 minutes southwest of Atlanta. It is a 100-acre granite outcropping that's similar to Stone Mountain, but it is more protected. Panola has been designated as a National Natural Landmark because Panola has a very rare and fragile ecosystem. The mountain summit is off limits to visitors without being led by a ranger. Ranger-led hikes can be organized, and they regularly have twilight hikes where you can watch a sunset or a moonrise from the mountaintop. Reservations are made through the Georgia State Park website or by calling their reservation number. Now that we've done several different hikes at Arabia Mountain, now it's time to go in the afternoon to Panola Mountain, where we are on a reservation-only hike to the top of Panola Mountain to see the fireworks of Atlanta from the top of Panola. It should be awesome.
I'm the assistant manager here, and this is Jamie. She is our manager. So what we are going to be doing, we're actually going to be getting back in our vehicles. You guys are going to follow me. I'm going to be in the white Parks truck, and then Jamie is going to follow behind and make sure that no one is left behind, okay? All right, perfect. All right, well, my group is going first, so follow me. All right, we got everybody? Yes, I see Brian, so that means we got everybody. Perfect. All right, guys, so again, my name is Taylor. I am the assistant manager here, so I just want to say welcome to Panola Mountain State Park. We really appreciate you guys coming out for this hike. I just want to let you guys know this is not something that the general public gets to do, so you guys are special, especially because it is now on 4th of July, so every night hike that we do doesn't always have fireworks, so that's an extra plus. So we're going to spend some extra time on the mountain tonight so that you guys get to see all those fireworks going on in the Atlanta area, okay? All right, can everybody hear me okay? Yes? Okay, perfect. All right. So you are about to take your first few steps onto Panola Mountain, okay? There are 3 rules that we have for going on the mountain, okay? So we do these guided hikes for a reason, because there's a particular way that we need to walk on the mountain in order to continue to preserve it. We have rare plant species that grow up here that we are trying to protect. Some of them are so rare that it actually makes our mountain have the same protection as the Grand Canyon. So it's a big deal. We are not only state protected, but also nationally protected. So those 3 rules are, we want you to stay on the gray, okay? Which means we want you to step on rocks. We don't want you to step on mosses or lichens or any type of plant. So if you stay on the gray, then you're good. There are going to be some areas where it is almost unavoidable to step on lichen. It is okay to step down on it. Just make sure you don't slide your foot and rip it off the rock. That's what's going to kill it. Stepping on it isn't going to kill it. Okay, so sometimes we have to do that, and that's okay. So stay on the gray. We also want to be in a single file line, okay? So we're gonna go back to kindergarten, single file line. The reason we do that is, that way the person behind me is stepping where I'm stepping, and then every person behind him should be stepping in roughly the same spot. That way we are minimizing that impact that we are having on the mountain, okay? We are making an impact regardless, but we want to try to keep it as small as possible. So if we're walking on one similar trail, instead of letting everybody kind of venture off, you're making a much smaller impact, okay? So that's rule number 2. Rule number 3 is do not step in solution pits, okay? So solution pits are gonna look like little bowls in the rock. It might be dry with some sand and things like that. It might have water in it. It might have plants growing in it. You don't want to step in those. That is the beginning of life on this mountain, okay? So we definitely don't want to step on that because you could be damaging thousands of years of growth, okay? So we can talk about that a little bit as we get up there, all right? So stay on the gray, single file line, and don't step in solution pits. If you follow the first 2 rules, it's impossible to do the third, okay? Is everybody good with that? Are we ready? Okay, let's go. Alright, so if you're about where we are, you can start to see the Atlanta skyline right over there.
Oh yeah.
Looks like the sunset's going to be covered in the clouds tonight, unfortunately.
We really enjoyed this hike, I think because it was a ranger-led hike and the access is limited. It just made me look forward to this hike, and the hike did not disappoint, especially since we were going up on July the 4th. Getting to see the fireworks in the distance on the top of the mountain really added to the fun of it. And I have to say, because there was a rainstorm that happened at the end of the night, and we had to hike down in the dark in the rain, it just added to the fun of the whole thing. We would highly recommend this ranger-led hike. It was a lot of fun.